Hana, dos, three. Hey everyone, my name is Adi, so-called K-pop analyst, and today we are watching Nmixx Dash. Here we go!
Dash, I wanna dash, I wanna run it, dash, I wanna dash, I wanna run it, dash, I wanna dash, I wanna run it, dash. You can't be reckless, 끝없이 던진 roadmap. 날 막아선 barricade, 우리들을 밟고 가. 깜빡이야, 말은 듯하게 감멈추던 경고일지 몰라. But I don't wanna stop it. 고민 따윈 crashing. All in the stars, 난 달려가. 저 멀리 펼쳐진 거칠로 가본 적 없는 길을 밟아. 끌어올려 무한대로 밝아낸 곳이 runway. 세상이 원한 길과 정반대로 right. Zero to 100. I wanna dash, I wanna dash, I wanna run it, dash. I wanna dash, I wanna run it, dash. I wanna dash, I wanna run it, dash. I wanna run it, dash. I wanna dash, I wanna run it, dash. Ooh, speed up to the max. Ooh, 심장은 beating fast. Ooh, go out the way. Dash, I wanna dash, I wanna run it. 언제나 옆자리는 비워놔. 누구도 원한다면 올라타. 지나간 자리에 남겨봐 스키던 뭐. 앞을 막는 건 모조리 다 burn. 무한대로 발닿는 그곳이 runway. Revolution for evolution. Zero to 100. I wanna dash, I wanna dash, I wanna run it, dash. I wanna dash, I wanna run it, dash. I wanna dash, I wanna run it, dash. I wanna run it, dash. I wanna dash. I wanna run it, dash. Never stop, never stop, never stop. 진박도는 danger. Take it to the max. Hold me tight, hold me tight, hold me quiet. 끝없이 coming.
I love peacocks.
아득히 저 멀리 펼쳐지는데.
Oh, this is the all set.
I just wanna continue my pace. Dash, I wanna dash, I wanna run it, dash. I wanna dash, I wanna run it, dash. I wanna run some more. I wanna run it, dash. I wanna dash, I wanna run it.
Oh, I love the 90s hip hop vibe as it is here, and during the song it was there as well. Huh. That's so creative. The way the letters are just like splitting there up. Dash. Nmixx. Wow. I am so glad I could react to this because, to be honest, I wasn't sure if I was going to react to that. Because, to be fair, lately, I would say after Dice, basically after Ginny left, my interest in Nmixx, how do I phrase? I don't want to say because of Ginny leaving and her departure, I stopped being interested in Nmixx. That's not the truth. But yeah, the truth is, I realized I knew I liked Ginny, but I realized I liked her even more than I thought so. My favorite ones were Ginny, Kyujin, Chu, Heaven, Lily. Yeah, basically those five. And it's not like Suleon and Pei wouldn't be like my favorite ones, but it took longer time for me to get into them. Like those fives took my attention immediately, and these two were like, yeah, I had to give it a time. And later on, I find my way to them as well. And that when Ginny left, I was like, oh, I realized I like her maybe more than I thought so. But still, because I was so hyped for Nmixx since the JYP blind package or JYPN or how was it called, like the pre-order of not knowing what the package is. I obviously pre-ordered it, and I like the pre-debut stuff. Yeah, we can call it like the content that was released, and then I really loved. Oh, I was like, wow, I love it. Like the words of JYP that it's called mix pop. That was more like PR way to phrase that. Basically, what the um, he introduced mix pop as mixing many genres or many genres into one, which is basically the definition of K-pop, because K-pop in general it's about like being able to be any genre possible. Each song on one album can be different genre, or even one song can combine more genres. So I didn't feel like it's something really that new, but the way it was done, it was like, yeah, it's not just like mixing genre, but it's so obvious that those songs were like the one song was initially like more songs put in together, not just genres, but more songs put in together. And I found it creative and interesting. Later on with Dice, I was like, yeah, Dice feels like OO light version for those people who were not really into OO at first or in general. But I like Dice as well. And then later on, I feel like, yeah, my interest, I could feel that they decided to not forget about Mixpub, but focus on something else, try something different. Maybe like get attention of people who are more into the late fourth or 4.5 gen of K-pop, the as I say new jeans like sound. And yeah, like those songs after Dice wasn't really my taste, so I I don't want to say I didn't want to react to it, but like since it wasn't like my taste, what would be those reactions like? It would be like, yeah, nice, but it's not for me. And people who like to watch reactions, they watch it because they want to see other people like feeling the same way they felt at first when they were watching it. So what would be the reason for them to watch my reaction, or like for me to release the reaction if it would be like yeah, okay, I prefer O and Dice, and that's it. But with Sonyar, I realized they are like coming back to Mix Pop, and I thought like, yeah, Sonyar is not really that strong Mix Pop as Dice or OO was, but it grew on me a lot, and after a few more listens I started to like it like more and more. And that's why I was thinking, yeah, I should, because it was pre-released for this comeback, and that's why I was thinking that I should like react to Dash, this title track. And wow, during the song at first I felt like, yeah, it's kind of like Sonya, that you can feel the mix up there, but it's not so obvious as early on in their career. But now when I listen to Sonya, I feel it there more, and I can appreciate like this approach of mixing those many genres in or songs into one. And I felt during Dash at first the same. I thought like, yeah, I will have to give it a time, like to let it grow on me. But by the end of the song, I was just like amazed, and I realized I like it a lot, and I'm so glad Nmixx is coming back to Mixpop. And in general, uh, Nmixx are so versatile, and they can show us a lot. Like when I saw their Thunderous cover performance of Stray Kids, I realized, wow, they're like the female version of Stray Kids. Let's say, obviously, they are not involved in the production as Triracha, but the way the group is like formed and presented, and that's why I was sad that Ginny left, because the group was so well balanced. Now it's still good, but yeah, you can feel that Ginny is missing there, and in general, the number 5 or 7 or 9 are for choreography is much better than 6, 8, etc., etc. So, and since they are so good at dancing, I was thinking, yeah, like keep them 7 would be better, but that was up to them. Like we don't know like the full story, and it's their thing. I don't know, like Ginny didn't like talk about it on her own later on when she was out of JYP. So let's not get into this discussion. And what I'm trying to say first, first I appreciate they can like show us not just like, okay, people didn't like mix pop that much, so we will focus on something else. It's more like, yeah, we can do mix pop and we can do something like brighter and more easy listening, and then we can also do mix pop as well. So we can like focus on both things. And based on that, that's why I mentioned the Thunder's performance reaction cover performance. I was thinking that it would be so good if they could do like Thunder song, or if Triracha produced a song for them. So it would be like mix pop, something easily listening, something Stray Kids like, something crazy, something all over the place. And yeah, basically, Nmixx is the group that can do this, and I would like them to show us that later on in their career. But that's all from my side. Let me know, how do you feel about Nmix? What do you think about Dash? How do you feel about my opinion on Nmix's career? And I guess that's all. So see you next time. Bye.